Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Infantry, Queen of Battle. Watch as my journey is traced before you, as my battles, victories and sacrifices come alive before you. I am the Infantry. Let me tell you my story. Since time immemorial, the Indian soldier has been a symbol of honor, courage, valor, and sacrifice. 100 years ago, 1.3 million brave sons volunteered to fight in the blood-soaked battlefield of the First World War and served with distinction. They fought for Naam, Namak and Nishan in distant lands, and their tales are remembered across the world. When India was herself liberated from the British Raj, our soldiers were immediately called upon to defend the nation. In 1947, Pakistani tribal raiders sought to wreak havoc and annex Kashmir. Our heroes performed inspirational acts of bravery and became immortal legends who continue to inspire the nation. Our motherland faced a great challenge in 1962 when the enemy outnumbered us by hundreds at heights above 14,000 feet. But our heroes stood their ground and fought for the honor of our nation. Their immortal sacrifices strengthened our resolve and brought the nation together. The entire country would rise as one again to support our soldiers in 1965, when Pakistan again tried to capture Kashmir by force. Our soldiers gave the enemy a fitting reply. Soon after, in 1971, Indian soldiers attained an overwhelming victory when they liberated Bangladesh from the clutches of tyranny. It was for the first time in modern history that a new nation was born militarily. The heroic deeds of our infantrymen have been etched into the annals of history as they fought in the service of the nation for the principles of humanity and brought freedom to an oppressed neighbor. In 1984, the fearless sons of Mother India scaled even greater heights in a daring act in unimaginable terrain. A handful of soldiers captured the highest battlefield on earth, the Siachen Glacier, the crown atop the roof of the world. We are the infantry, safeguarding the Indian frontier, stoic, rugged and highly adaptable. Rightly called the Queen of the Battle, it's the infantry that finally physically captures and holds the ground in the most challenging environments. On this momentous and sanguine day, the 27th of October, we pay homage to all the infantarians who have shed their blood and sweat in line with the glorious traditions of bravery and sacrifice. The day is dedicated to the infantry because it was on this day that the first Indian infantry soldiers took part in an action to defend Indian territory. A day after the Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir signed the instrument of accession, making his state a part of the Indian Dominion, India sent its troops to defend the territory against Pakistani invasion. At that time, tribesmen drawn from Pakistan's northwestern provinces were being pumped into Kashmir to forcibly occupy the state. When state forces could not resist them, Indian troops were airlifted to Srinagar to fight. The 1st Indian Battalion, which was rushed to Srinagar from New Delhi by air, was 1st Sikh, commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Devan Ranjit Rai. They were then airlifted in the early hours of October 27 to Srinagar, just in time to ward off Pakistani invaders from occupying the airfield. This was followed by induction of other infantry battalions and turned the tide of Pakistani invasion, integrating Jammu and Kashmir into folds of the nation, a landmark operational achievement. 27th October, hence is celebrated as Infantry Day. In true spirit of unity in diversity, infantrymen are drawn from all regions of the motherland, constituting 27 regiments, each with its own unique identity and glorious history. The stellar role played by infantry in 1965 and 1971 war is a feat that remains unsurpassed. Liberation of Bangladesh with surrender of more than 90,000 Pakistani soldiers is hailed as the largest military victory post-World War II. Infantry has also been at the forefront of counter-insurgency campaigns, ushering in peace and order in the country. It is the brave infantrymen of Indian Army who have ensured that India emerges as the only country in the entire world that has successfully fought counter-insurgency and terrorism operations. Our nation comes first every time, but our soldiers have also made the nation proud by serving in faraway lands as United Nations peacekeepers, bringing succor and peace to 7 different conflict-ridden nations across the world. This unconquerable spirit of every infantry soldier of the Indian Army does not come easy. Infantry soldier must push his mind as well as his body to the optimum level of physical and mental fitness. Every soldier knows that he must train hard for the rest of their life and continuously hone his soldierly skills to be physically and mentally fit to face any challenge. Service to the nation means far more to the Indian soldier than just security. During natural calamities, as was the case during Wayanad and Vijayawada, the brave infantrymen of Indian Army willingly braved the forces of Mother Nature to provide humanitarian aid and disaster relief. Be it Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, Chennai or Nepal, the Indian Army has proved time and again that they are the fastest responders in any calamity. This saga of sacrifice is etched in golden letters, with infantry being awarded 16 Paramveer Chakras out of 21. Infantry is proud to have contributed 18 Chiefs of Army Staff, including 2 Field Marshals. With enhanced lethality, ability and surveillance capabilities, the modern infantry soldier is a war machine in himself, honoring the motto, Infantry the Ultimate. With state-of-the-art weaponry and innovative war strategies, victory is what the infantry delivers. It is our singular honor that we observe this momentous day here at Secunderabad within the precincts of BISON Division, which, with its credo, "Bash on regardless," epitomizes the saga of honor, courage, valor, and sacrifice. The credentials which make the Indian Army the most professionally sound and battle-hardened army in the entire world. Thank you for being a part of my journey.